Hey, today we're going to discuss Bitcoin, Ledger, and the Lightning Network. Let's go. Hey, what's up, guys? It's your guy, Crypto Chuck, back here to Crypto Black. What up? We are back, baby. So, guys, welcome back. We're going to go over a couple of things before we, head out. You know what I mean? So, shout out to everybody down in Miami right now. Bitcoin conference festivities just started yesterday. All the festivities, but the conference officially starts today. I'm heading out in a little bit, so be down there. So if I see y'all down there, if y'all be down there, hit me up on Twitter at the Crypto Black, and let's try to have a drink or something. Let's meet up. You know what I mean? But we'll be down there. The whole crew be down there. So we'll see you guys down there. But man, we're gonna talk about some news today. We'll talk about Bitcoin specifically today in respect for the Bitcoin conference. So all Bitcoin right here, guys. Bitcoin. All right. So I got my Bitcoin shades on, you know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to huddle. Don't be scared, don't be nervous. But yeah, man. So let's get this thing started. So if you guys are looking at the chart today, you see right here, Bitcoin currently at $27,091. We did push up, as you guys see, just about a month ago, but we peaked up here, close to about pretty much at 31,000. Had this downward trend. We came down here, right? I think we, 26.5 is a good support line. We'll be picking up buying. But remember, guys, I had my box. I told people on TikTok, I tell you guys for a while now, I got my box here. So if you look at this here, my box at 27,380. If I'm below 27,380 up to 28,851, I'm below this box. I'm bearish, so you can short it down to from here. You can short it down straight from 27,380 down to where I had this trend right here. We'll go a bit on this downward trend right here at about 26.5. You can do that. But we like to get we get bullish again, get above this box right here, we push right back up. You can trade this right back up to here or up to 30,000, however you want. But as you guys see right here, it's just been a good trade. You know what I mean? At this point here, anything above this here, you start seeing a lot of volume come out the market. If you're above, you can always trade it right back down. Straight back down to the top of the box. But like I said, once I'm in my box, I'm still bullish. But I'm outside my box, I'm not. But if you're going to be trading, guys, you can trade it in between this box here or in between this downward trend line right here and up to the bottom of my box. However you want to do it. But we'll see how everything roll out. But man, it's a lot of one coiners. It's a lot of one coiners right now, and you see right here. It says hyper Bitcoinization. Comment says Bitcoin OG whole coiners hit 1 million. 1 million whole coiners out here right now, guys. So it's something to look out for. So let's check it out, man. But the news a lot of people talk about has been about Ledger. So it says Ledger continues to defend recovery system, says it's always technically possible to extract users. So a lot of people want to know what's going on with Ledger. Hey, how is it? We hear they can take your keys and everything like that. So Ledger had a Twitter space. They talked about this. A lot of people are nervous. They're saying, man, I don't understand. I have Ledger. I thought it was secure as a cold wallet. So what they're saying is basically they have a firmware. Whereas if you upgrade, so a lot of people want to recover. They say, okay, listen, I'm not good with recovering my or keeping and storing passwords on my own. We all know the stories, right? It's a ton of people that's out there that have pretty much bought Bitcoin. We heard the stories. Have $10 million for Bitcoin. We had a guy that's over there in Europe. I don't know what country in specifically, but over in Europe, out there digging up the garbage, in the whole garbage area, a whole waste area. Been digging up, spent hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to find his hard drive because he don't know his keys, so he's trying to find his hard drive. He got millions of dollars for Bitcoin. We had the guy that came out there, even Chipotle made fun of him, where they had it to whereas guy had like 100 million worth of Bitcoin, 100, 200 million worth of Bitcoin, had on the pass. You can remember his password, so you can get in. So we have all these stories, right? So what Ledger are doing now, they're saying they're having a subscription. If you upgrade, then they will have a recovery. So basically, they'll take your private seed, your private key, and then they will pretty much upon approval of you, once you go and do you sign for it, you approve it, pay for it, sign the transaction, and once you sign the transaction, they'll take your private key, dispense it on three different companies. I guess similar to a multi-sig, I guess you can try to say, but on three different companies. And if in the future, if you do ever forget your seed, you lose your ledger, you forget your seed, you're able to actually go back and recover from there. Now, if you don't want to opt into that, I wouldn't do it. But if you don't want to opt into that, you don't do anything. You don't upgrade. You don't pay for it, and you still keep. It's BAU, right? To whereas you have your own seed phrase, and you're not sharing it. But if you upgrade it, you're going to share it. You're sharing it. You agree to share it, a piece of it with three different companies. So something I wouldn't do, but it says here in this article, I mean, and it's the truth. It's saying that bringing on the next 100 million people, this is what they're going to do. I mean, especially big companies. You have big companies. They actually have other large institutions have other big companies keeping and storing their seed phrases on their crypto. And manage it. It's companies, big companies, multi-billion-dollar companies that get paid to do that. You know what I mean? To store the crypto, Bitcoin specifically, and other cryptos or NFTs onto wallets and keep that information. So, I mean, it's practice. It's practiced a lot in this industry, especially among institutions. But your average Joe, if they don't, they're gonna be nervous. You tell them, hey, look, this is 24 words. If you ever lose it, you lose all your stuff. They'll say there's no backup because they're used to, hey, recover my password, forgot the password, recovery, send an email, blah blah blah. So that's something they will do. If there's any back doors, I don't know, but from what they're saying, basically is that's an upgrade. You recover. If people are looking to and it's saying if people are looking to upgrade and get that, they can. But you don't upgrade, you don't have to worry about it. It's BAU. So speaking of Bitcoin, though, we're gonna also talk about Lightning Network. So right now, festivities going on right now. They're saying, hey, Cash App, Lightning Labs, Lightspark executives discuss bringing Bitcoin payments to the world. It said some of Bitcoin, the leaders, some of the largest focused companies discuss building on a Lightning Network. Says CNBC Technology said discussion titled "Building Lightning Native Companies" feature Elizabeth Stark, CEO of software development from Lightning Labs, David, CEO from Lightspark, and the firm making on focused Lightning adoption easier and more accessible. The Bitcoin product lead at Cash App, a mobile payment platform. We all know Cash App is. Bringing more than 40 million users in 2020, introduced Lightning payments in 2022, which I think was a really good thing for adoption with crypto, because I really love the Cash App got it, because I have so many family members, they say, hey, man, or friends, and they're like, hey, man, well, I don't know Bitcoin. Before I say, hey, man, you gotta get this wallet, and you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And they're like, oh, I can't do it. But most people I know, they got Cash App, so they're able to, I'm like, hey, just, click the Bitcoin, and boom, buy your Bitcoin right then and there. And they can send and receive it. And then when they have them having Lightning Network is even better. So you see they can send it, without having to pay a lot of money. So or pay the high fees. So it says we recently reached a point where right now where Lightning is maturing and we're seeing more and more adoption. Stark said, summarizing the momentum she has seen since she co-founded Lightning Labs in 2016. People are adopting the network because it is solving real problems for them. And it says the panelists highlighted the importance of developing products and services that make Lightning easier to use and solve some of its outstanding issues, like the network's relatively low liquidity and limited number of nodes. Yeah, because a lot of people, they just haven't adopted yet, but it's good for real world use. It says it's hard to develop on Bitcoin. He explained we see it every day, but it's an intentional decision because we believe that what allows it to maintain a very minimal attack surface. Says, but the panelists all agree that when there are significant problems for Lightning to solve, like in countries where it can help people access the dollar, enable more efficient cross-border transactions, adoption is evident. As more of these problems emerge and companies like these continue to build products and services on top of Lightning, they expect adoption to accelerate. So making it easier to drive more adoption. Marcus said between now and next year, when we gather again, we'll be in a much better place when it comes to Lightning adoption. And like I was telling a lot of people last year when we went to the conference last year, it was focused on Lightning Network, and mining. Lightning and mining, or more green energy mining. So it was Lightning, more Lightning Network, more green energy mining. Lightning, more green energy mining. That's what it was focused on last year, and to see so many more companies, seeing a lot of more people adopting, especially the Cash App. It was big with the Cash Apps. So many people adopting Lightning Network in different stores and different companies and merchants is great, and also for people to actually be able to send Bitcoin across overseas, right? Because we know how expensive that can be. But man, besides that, man, I gotta get out of here. I catch this flight, man, in about a couple hours. So, man, I'm hope to see you guys down there. Again, hit me up on Twitter at the Crypto Black if you guys gonna be down there. I'm gonna be around. Definitely having a good time. And more than happy to meet with people and talk with people and chop it up. So, but yeah, man, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. It's your guy Crypto Chuck here with the Crypto Black. Here with the group Crypto Black. Make sure you guys stack your sats and chill. We out of here, baby. Peace.